YouTube, the new box is here, and it's top tier. Yes, it's gonna be crazy expensive, but crazy. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what cards I think are gonna be really good meta warping for Duel Links, and there's a lot of them. So yeah, let's start going over them. I can help you out here. All right. Start going down here. Cards to be released. Effect Veiler. Yes, it's coming to Duel Links. It's happening. This card is absolutely bonkers. It's going to change the way the game is played. It's going to change the counters and strategies for many different decks. So I can tell you, if you've never seen this card before in your life, you've never picked up Master Duel, you haven't played the TCG, at any regard, this card is insane. Basically, during your opponent's main phase, you can discard this card, target one of your opponent's monsters, and negate its effects. Alright. Until the end of the turn. So, basically, this is the first real hand trap we've had in Duel Links. I know we've had Lancey and DD Crow, but those cards are mostly niche side deck decks unless you're in a specific meta or whatever not that advocates for them, or Skullmeister. But this card is absolutely insane because if you're not going to know your opponent has it, and there are decks, like, is this a mistake in Duel Links? That's something that I'm debating with, because Duel Links is a game basically built around, you know, get your starters, set some back row, and counter those back row with back removal strategies and decks. But Effect Mailer kind of changes all that. And in a game where you start with 4-card hands, our hand trap's going to be too powerful in those kind of games where you have smaller hands. We'll have to see. But Effect Veiler, right off the bat, very strong for Duel Links. This card is going to be a 3 of that, like, you know, any generic really good tech comes out in the game that you're going to want to get. This card, I could easily say, can be thrown in the selection box and you'd want to pick up 3 of it. But right away, Effect Veiler, really, really strong. Nothing really else to be said. If you want examples where this card would be good, so if you use it against BLS, you can negate Endymion. If you use it against something like Odd-Eyes, you can negate Rudy Rose. If you use it against Rocket, you can negate Tracer. Infinitrack, negate Harvester, or negate Brutal Dozer. There's a lot of applications that you can use this on. So very, 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 very strong card indeed. Alright, now, Altergeist Meloseek. Oh, also, if you don't know, Veil is also a tuner, just to let you know. Altergeist Meloseek, so basically, if you don't know what Altergeists are, they're a trap-based set that runs around Altergeist Multifaker. It will be at 2, even though it's not in the box leaks, it will be at 2 and coming in the game. Who also already has personal spoofing, so that's something that's already going to be here. So yeah, Meloseek allows you to attack directly. When you do, you can target a card your opponent controls and send it to the graveyard, not destroy it. That's very important. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Altergeist card monster from your deck to your hand. So basically, you summon this, you link 1, make a link 1, and then, like Link Revo, for example. And then after that, you go ahead and you activate Meloseek, which allows you to search like the Multifaker. So very, very strong. Now, this card's a little bit weaker in Duel Links because you don't have a main phase 2, so generally you swing, send the card, and then do it. But you could do that here in main phase 1, and you'll still be fine. Next UR is Altergeist Prime Banshee. Takes Link 3 for the deck, and it takes 2+ Altergeist monsters. During the main phase, you contribute 1 Altergeist monster, special summon 1 Altergeist monster from your deck to the zone this card points to. This card is sent from your field to the graveyard. You target 1 Altergeist monster and add it to your hand, so this allows you to extend. Again, I don't think this card's the most broken card because this has to, you know, you have to do that as a Link 3, and then after you have a Link 3 on the field, tribute another monster, so that's a lot of investment. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Paleozoic Dynamishkis. So this card is basically a better Karma Cut. with a Canadia summon, so the Paleo effect that allows you to summon from the graveyard. Target one face-up card in the field, discard one card, and if you do, banish it. Now, the thing is, unlike something like Canadia, Magikey is not a cost. I mean, Karma Cut is not a cost. So, see this semicolon right before, I think I'll blow this up a little bit, but maybe not. No, it doesn't really help, but if you could see there's a semicolon right before the discard, that means the targeting is the cost. The discard is not a cost, which is really important because if your opponent wants to negate this, you don't have to pay a cost and waste the card out of your hand. So this essentially becomes a much better version of Karma Cut, and this will probably see extensive play in decks like Blue Eyes and stuff like that that may want to play back row. We'll see, but this card is quite nice, indeed, and it's another back row that you could add potentially into some of your decks. But how meta impactful is it going to be? The other thing too is this will target any face-up card, where Karma Cut will only target a monster. So this is a little bit more beneficial. Is it that much of an upgrade over Karma Cut? Personally, I don't think so, but we'll have to see. Maybe if you're playing like a trap extensive paleo deck, it's a much better upgrade if you're playing that. But in any other deck, we'll have to see. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Now this card is absolutely insane. This card is coming to Duel Links. It is very strong. If this is a special summon, you add one ritual spell or polymerization from your deck to your hand. During your end phase, you can add one level 8 or higher dragon monster from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. All level 8 dragon type monsters you control gain 1,000 attack. You can only use the effect of Abyss Dragon is once per turn, and you can only activate them while Blue Eyes White Dragon is on the field of your graveyard. So this on summon will search chaos form. Also during your end phase, this immediately will get your Chaos Max from your deck to your hand, which is absolutely crazy. You can even search Levianeer as well, so that's something you want to take note of. So yeah, this card's pretty good. Alright, next, Live Twins. Live Twin Kiss a Kill. So if you don't know how Live Twins work, I'm going to tell you, because I played this deck extensively in Master Duel. So basically you have Kiss a Kill and you have Lila. Basically, each one of these summons another one of its other out of the deck. So for example, if you have Kiss a Kill, you could summon Lila, and if you have Lila, you could summon Kiss a Kill. There's also the extenders, Kiss a Kill Frost and Lila whatever, I forget what it is, but you could summon as well. I think Lila Dream, but basically you summon each other out, and then you're gonna make their links, which is their Live Twin links. So I'll show you what they are. Evil Twin Kiss a Kill and Evil Twin Lila. So each one of these are going to summon each other out, and then you're going to be able to make the link twos, and they're all one card combos. Everything that this deck does is a one card combo. So the minute you have a starter, you're off to the races. Are you going to need 3 of each of these? I think there are builds that you get away with 2 of each, but you're going to definitely want at least 2, because in Duel Links right now, you're definitely going to want 2. You're on a 20 card format, so you can probably get away with 2 each. And it might end up being the optimal playing 2 each, because you're not going to want to open too many of these. But 2 each will probably be fine, especially if we get Secret Password. And we don't have to worry about getting Ash, so, yeah. Probably 2 of each is going to be optimal, but 3, it's good to have, you can get 3, but 2 of each is probably fine. So, Kiss a Kill, basically, while you control no other monsters, you summon a Lila out of the deck, and each time your opponent declares an attack, gain 500 life, but that never really comes up. And then, Lila, your opponent must pay 500 life to declare an attack. And then when this card is normal summon, you get to summon a Kiss a Kill monster from your hand or deck. So basically, yeah. That's what you need to know there. Magikey, I've never seen this. I've heard of this deck, but I've never seen what this deck does. When this card is activated, you add 1 Magikey monster near to your hand. The first time each non-token monster is destroyed by battle is not destroyed during your main phase, you can add 1 Magikey monster from your deck to your hand and place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of the deck. So this thing searches twice. Well, that's insane. I don't know what the archetype does, but that's already strong. Okay. Alrighty. Mind control we already have, so no need to go over that. So the URs are looking really strong in this box. Elemental Hero Nia's Kluger. Must be fusion summoned, takes Nia's plus 2 during damage calculation, before damage calculation battles with the opponent's monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent at the monster's attack. Okay. Alright. If this face-up card is destroyed by battle, leaves the field from opponent's card, you can summon Nia's Wiseman from your deck. Okay, we already have Nia's Wiseman in the game. So, the skill helps just summon this. This card gets set up for, like, really disgusting OTKs, I feel. Well, maybe not for OTKs, but this could do a lot of damage. Especially, like, if you swing over a smaller monster, they take the battle damage, then that. Yeah. This is nice because you can abuse it with the skill. So this card is solid, I think. I don't know if you're gonna really put Nia's Wiseman in your deck, though. Maybe you just play it for the fusion. Maybe play the fusion. Otherwise, you're adding too many bricks. Cyberse Clock Dragon takes Clock Wyvern and a Link monster. When this card's fusion summoned, you send cards to the top of your graveyard, equal to the total Link rating of the materials. Excuse me, used for the Link summon. I mean, for the fusion summon. Okay. If you use a Link 3, then you would send top 3. Okay. And if you do until the end of the next turn, other monster control cannot attack, and also this card gains 1,000 attack. Each card sent to the graveyard by this effect. While you control a Link monster, your opponent's monsters cannot declare target other monster controls attacks and target other monsters control the card effects. If this fusion summon card you control is sent to your graveyard by the opponent's card, you can add 1 spell for your deck to your hand. Wow, that is like an essay. Holy mother. Okay. So basically, you summon this thing, you milk 3, or however many that you would use in the fusion, 1 to 3 probably. You're probably not going to use this as the Link 4, but so basically summon this thing and this thing's going to OTK itself. The not being able to target other monsters you control card effects is probably not going to be relevant. Unless, like, you summon this thing and you still have Decode Talker on the field or something like that. Basically, you're going to OTK with this thing, and that's pretty much what you're going to do with it. I think it's okay. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's kind of weird, but the searching a spell is nice. But, like, you're probably dead if they out this, so I don't know. I don't think you're gonna live if that's the case, but okay. Altergeist Siliquist. Quick effect, you return. This card is very strong. Return 1 other Altergeist from your deck you control to your hand, then target 1 card your opponent controls and returns it to the hand. So that's automatically strong. So if you have this and another Altergeist on the field with Multi-Faker, you get to summon this side of the deck, bounce the Multi-Faker, and then bounce your opponent's card. That is really good. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you target 1 Altergeist trap and add it to your hand. I mean, this is fantastic. It recurs the traps. It bounces your opponent's cards. Like, I mean, this card just gives you great value in every direction. Clock Wyvern. If this card is normal or special summon, you add this card's attack and special summon a clock token. You can only use this effect once per turn. This card is really nice. So this card's a 1-card Link 2. Like, just in general. Like, this card is good. Like, you normal it. Like, if you want to use this as, like, even like Salad Code, like, this card just makes a Link 2 right off the bat. Yeah, this card's quite nice. Is it better than Cyberse Gadget? Maybe in some retrospect. This card's a nice 1-card Link 2. Pretty good. World Gears of Meteorological Damagery. Oh wow, that is a card. 3 level 5 or higher monsters. Okay, so maybe Mech Knights make this? I don't know, the deck is gonna really use 3 level 5 or higher monsters. Maybe Eyes? This better have a really strong effect, okay? Alright. Cannot, maybe BLS? I guess BLS could technically make this. Cannot be used link material to link summon monsters unaffected by other monster effects. I wonder. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects. Blah blah blah. Once per turn. During your main phase, if you control this card that was link summoned using 3 monsters and 3 different types and attributes on the field. All the Mech Knights are light, aren't they? Yeah, they're all light. So you're not gonna get this effect. You can destroy all other cards on the field. Wow. BLS all has different types. I don't Envoy does. I don't know what attribute legendary is. Are they all lights and earths? I don't think any of them are dark. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check this out really quick. Search up Black Luster Soldier. Come on, DLM, do your job. Wait 1 sec. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're all lights and earths. Well, unless you revive the Gaia, but that's probably not gonna happen too often. I wouldn't rely on it, and that's level 7. Oh, well, it has to be level 5 or higher, so you could use that. Ursardic could summon this. Would this card be good in Ursardic? But they're all lights, though. Yeah. I mean, even as a 3500 that's just unaffected by all monster effects could be pretty cool to summon. So, you have that. But, we'll see. I think the other effect that, like, to destroy other cards on the field is a little bit, like, situational to say it the best, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to resolve it. Okay, so we still have a second effect. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, you can special summon World Legacy from your monster from deck. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. Okay. Does that enable... Mech Knights are not World Legacy, though. But they're part of the lore, but they're not a World Legacy card. Okay. So that would summon, like, what? Chalice? But you're not going to really do that. Okay. But, interesting. Maybe you play, like, the World Legacy World Arm or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it's called, but there's that. Okay. Now, anyway, off of that. Evil Twin, Kisakil, and Lila. So basically, if this is special summon, you control Lila. Okay. So, you don't know what the links do. They do 2 things. They get an effect on special summon, and they can revive the opposing link. Just like what we told you about the Lila and Kisakil that summon the opposing monster. These revive the opposing link. And then they lock you in the Fiends when you special summon. So basically, Kisakil will revive Lila, and Lila will revive Kisakil. But they have effects on summon, and they can revive on either player's turn. So Kisakil will draw you a card, and Lila will pop a card in the field. So basically, what you want to do is you're gonna want to summon your Kisakil or Lila, summon this, then you make your Kisakil. Oh, damn it. Give it back here. Okay. Then you make your Kisakil, and then you would revive back your Lila, and then you make your Lila, activate Lila effect, revive Kisakil, draw a card, and then you link back off into a second copy of Kisakil, so you end on a draw, and then you have a revive to pop on your opponent's turn for the next turn. So you get a revive, and you get a pop, which is really, really strong. The only thing that I'm concerned about Live Twins in Duel Links is their turn 2 playability, but we will see. Anyway, keep going is Clavi Clavikisi, the Magikey Sky Blaster. Everyone is full of possibilities. Everything you do, moving forward, stopping, closing, opening is all in your hands. There are many doors in the world. To open them requires one, the Magikey. 2 keys, 1 door, 2 wills, and 1 body. Once the doors are open, the world will be connected and the great power will be revealed. Sure. Okay. Okay, here's Magikey effect monster. Magikey, magnificent Magikey Mafteal. Okay, so this is the card that you're gonna search off the field. Okay. Cannot be used as synchro exceeds summon except for the synchro exceed summon of a Magikey monster. Okay? If you control a Magikey monster, you reveal this card in your hand. Normal summon 1 Magikey during the main phase of his turn, in addition to your normal summoner set. Okay? Alright, sure. When this is normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 or lower normal monster, a level 4 or lower Magikey monster in your graveyard special summoning. Okay, so this card is insane. So basically, this is additional normal summon. So this is basically Elder for Magikeys, right? So if you summon this, well, no, you have to. Okay. Oh, well, it is. Okay. So if you control a Magikey monster, so if you control the normal monster, you reveal this and you summon this. Okay. Then this could just summon itself. And then you could also revive itself from the graveyard. Okay, so this thing just summons itself. Okay. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, so this card is really good then. Alright. I'm liking this archetype already. But is this gonna be like Dual Avatar all over again, where I look at the archetype and they have really good cards? I gotta see what their boss monsters do. If their boss monsters are any good, then, you know, we might have something here. Okay, we already have these 2 cards, no need to talk about them. Paleozoic Amalakaris. This card is good, but it's a lot of investment. Takes 3 or level 2 monsters. This card is unaffected by monster effects. Once per turn, if trap cards are sent to your graveyard, you can excavate the top card of your deck to the graveyard. And if it's a trap card, add it to your hand. Other than that, send it to the grave. Once per turn during either player's turn, this card has a trap as material. Target this card, and you can target 1 card in the field and destroy it. It's a very, very good boss monster for Paleozoic, but it takes a lot of investment. You need 3 level 2s to get it out, so it's a lot of investment there. Diplexer Chimera, 2 Cyberse. Once per turn, you contribute 1 Cyberse type monster. 5. Belt traps and their effect cannot be activated during the battle phase. Okay. If this fusion card, summoning card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Signet fusion and Cyberse type monster. You graveyard add it to your hand. Alright, so you make this, tribute it, add the 2 cards back to your hand, and they can't do anything in the battle phase. Interesting. I don't think it's really good, but I don't think it's bad either. More or less. And why haven't we seen a Magikey boss monster yet? Alright, let's keep going. Clocks. Oops. Give me a second. Clock Spartoy. 2 Cyberse monsters. If this card is. Oh. Uh-oh. I lost it for a second. If this card is link summon, you can add 1 Signet fusion from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's nice. So this searches the fusion. Okay. If a monster special summon to a zone this card zone points to, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Cyberse in your graveyard special summon for negated threat. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck except for fusion monsters. I like this card so much up until the point where why? Alright, you're probably not going to use this effect until the end. Alright, maybe you use this effect at the end and we can get around that stipulation. We could probably play around that stipulation, but having to go into this and searching the Signet fusion could be really good for the skill, and maybe there's something of it now. I have to see. But the fact that you can search Silent Fusion is pretty good. This takes a Clock Wyvern. Okay. So you still need Clock Wyvern regardless to do anything. But there's a million ways to search in the Cyberse deck, so there is that. Okay, anyway. Going forward. World Legacy World Arc. Alright, this card could be tributed as 2 tributes, or the tribute summon of a monster. Okay. Can only use the following effects of blah 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 once per turn. The link monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can send this card to the graveyard and target one of the link monsters to summon it. Okay. Your board special summons a monster from the extra deck while it's no subset card. If you can summon one monster, read that to your graveyard. This card is terrible. Okay, moving forward. I don't think this card is very good. Grid Sweeper. If the basic card is in the field zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Manage this card for your graveyard and one link monster. Destroy one card you controls. I wonder if Salad would play this. Because you're going to get Sanctuary automatically. That's interesting. So this gives them an extender. But it doesn't really help them make Wolf. But this card's really strong for them turn 2. Interesting. Maybe Salad Code? I don't know. We'll have to see. Magikey unlocking. When your opponent activates a spell or trap, while you control a Magikey ritual monster or a Magikey monster, special summon from the extra deck, negate the activation if you destroy that card. Then you can declare one attribute. For the rest of it, earn all basic monsters your opponent controls become an attribute. I think we really have anything in Duel Links that really is attribute specific yet. To where you need a certain kind of attribute to do anything, but a spell trap negate is definitely not bad. It's okay. This card's solid. Magikey Battle. Target one normal monster, Magikey monster, or Magikey Mafia in the graveyard. Shuffle in the deck. Then if you activate this, in response to opponent's card, or activate or effect activation, normal monsters and Magikey monsters you control except for tokens are unaffected by that opponent's card effect. Okay, so this is a worse Crusadia power. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Silent Fusion. Fusion summon one Cyberse type fusion. Reaction deck using monsters and their field as fusion material. Okay. If you control no monsters in the EMZ, you can also banish one Cyberse link in your graveyard. That's nice. So like, in combination with the combos that you do, you can essentially make this almost for free. Okay, so Cyberse Clock Dragon becomes easy at that point. But then you have to have like no monsters in the you're gonna have one. I don't know. This doesn't sound so good now. We'll see. What does this card take again? Clock Wyvern plus what? Plus a link. Okay. Proxy Magician. During your main phase, you can fusion summon fusion monsters from the extra deck using fusion monsters on the field as material. What? Fusion monsters fusion summon with points to. You can special summon monster with 1,000 or less for your hand. Not bad. I wonder if you play this over this. Probably not, but interesting. Live Twin Home. Okay, this special summons a Lila or Kissy-Kill from the deck when you get to discard a card. And then locks you into Live Twin monsters. You may not play this. You will play this. Secret Password. Okay, we're getting it. This adds a Live Twin or Evil Twin spell or trap from your deck to your hand. And if you control a Kissy-Kill monster or Lila, you could add an Evil Twin monster to your deck to your hand, which is the bundle card. So basically, this searches out your Live Twins and gets your combos going. So very good. This could easily be a UR, but it's a rare. Very, very good. Evil Twin Present. If you control a Kissy-Kill and a Lila, let's see, if you control both, you can activate one of these effects. Target one Kissy-Kill or Lila you control, and one face up. Okay, excuse me, I do something for a second. Target one Kissy-Kill or one Lila you control. If one face up monster reporter controls. Switch control those monsters. Well, that's already good. So this is essentially a creature swap already. Target one set spell trap your controls shuffle into death. So you can search this. So even if you open up a starter, you can search this. So you could search this. Never really came up in Master though that you could search this, but you could search this in Duel Links as an extra disruption if you open up too much engine. So yeah, this card will definitely be played as a one-up, I feel. It's a good form of disruption. So going turn one, opening this plus a Kissy-Kill Lila guarantees you end on at least 2 disruptions. So very, very good. That's excellent off the bat. Right off the bat. Okay, so that's excellent right off the bat. Good. Magikey Metamorphic Garglasser. You can ritual summon this card with Magikey Mafia. Okay, so here are the boss monsters. This is what I've been waiting for. You can switch with its act for each different attribute in your graveyard. Wow. Okay. You can switch for each different attribute in your graveyard. Okay. When your opponent activates a monster effect with the same attribute in your graveyard, and at least 2 attributes were used as a card's ritual summon, you can negate that activation if you do destroy that card. If this ritual summons cards sent to graveyard, Magikey monster protect your hand. Whoa! I can already see this deck's gonna be big brain is all heck. Okay, so I gotta look at this again. So I guess this is where this card kind of comes up, the unlocking of changing them to a different attribute. So for this, what attribute are these? So this is a dark, and this is a light. So you already have dark and light. Okay. So those 2 are already in your graveyard, and you bring up this thing, then you've already locked them at a dark and light. But that's a once per turn. Yeah. So this is a hard once per turn. Okay. Not bad. It's solid. Definitely solid. Yeah. As 2800 defense. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the other things do. Magikey Dragon on Britamine. Magikey effect. What's the normal monster? So, the 2 Magikeys. When this card is fusion summon, your opponent can activate cards or effects. Okay. 2800 attack, that's a respectable effect, so they can't bomb with it. Can't do anything to do it on summon. Once per turn, you can target 1 normal monster or Magikey monster in the graveyard, destroy all monsters it controls with that monster's attribute. Once per turn, if an opponent's monster with the same attribute Once per turn. Okay, once per turn you can target one normal monster, destroy all monsters. Control that monster's attribute once per turn. As a monster with the same attribute as a monster in the graveyard was destroyed by battle artifact. This card was fusion summoned using 2 different attributes. Draw 1 card. Wow, okay, my brain is starting to fry. Okay, so basically, you're gonna summon this with a dark and a light. What I'm getting so far. And if you summon this with a dark and a light, then you're gonna be able to destroy a dark or a light and draw a card. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, the question is, the ultra rare doesn't search this card, does it? Searches the Magikey, which is this. This Magikey doesn't get to your... What is the thing? Okay, this searches this. Wait, does this search this? Or, wait. No, this doesn't search this. This is Magikey. So this doesn't search this. This searches your fusion spell. So it doesn't search that. That has an L to the end of it. Okay. Alright. I'm sure I'll come up to it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, it is. It's all the way down there. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. Magikey Fiend Transferable Mine. 2800 attack. 1 Magikey tuner plus a normal monster. This card can make it 2 attacks on the monsters during the battle phase. Okay. You can only activate use one of the effects of these once per turn. If this is a single summon using 2 attributes, you can set a Magikey spell or trap in your deck. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. So, if you summon this with the tuner and the thing, this could set a Magikey spell or trap right out of the deck. That's a +1 on summon. Alright. Finally. A good effect. That's generic. Okay, good. If your opponent normal summons a special summon with the same attribute, you'll be able to destroy that monster. This card is insane! Hold on! Oh my god! So they summon, if you summon this with a dark or a light, if they summon a dark or a light, this card says no. And that's not a once per turn. This card just says no. This card against BLS would be so funny. Wait, what is a Dimian? Is a Dimian a water? I think it's a water. But... yeah, it is. Okay. But if they summon Envoy, boom, instantly. Assuming you use the normal monster, of course. But if they summon Envoy, boom. Without even having to do anything. If they summon Odd Eyes, boom. This will plug it. If they summon Rocket Tracer, boom. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. So this is what you're going to want to make turn 1. This card is really good, I think. And then, if you get to set a Magikey spell or trap out of the deck. So, immediately, these cards get really good. So, unlocking... oh, okay. So, even the cards... I think this card even includes... you destroy that card, and then the declare an attribute. All monsters for the rest of the turn. The attribute. I had to see if it's all monsters that your opponent summon become that attribute. If that's the case, and they summon something, and then your opponent's not gonna want to activate any spell or traps. Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay. This is very interesting. Or you could even set this and then make it unaffected if your opponent activates a card effect. Very interesting. Okay. Anyway, this card seems very good. S-Force Lapswell. If this card is special summon, you target one S-Force monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Banish one S-Force card from your hand, destroy all monsters in the same column. Oh wow, this card is insane. So you could maybe use Dynamishkus in the deck now, just discard one and then revive it with this later on. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna have to see. I'm liking it. S-Force Retroactive. If an S-Force monster you would be used as a link material in S-Force, discard your hand can be used as material. During the main phase, you can return this card to your hand. Special summon one level 2 or higher S-Force monster from your hand. Okay, so this is really good. Oh, it's a warrior too. Okay, so you can Rota Search this, and now, let's say you don't open up Chiaramaru and you open up Gravitino, you Rota Search this, and you can go retroactive into Gravitino, and then search your S-Force Chase. So that's really, really good. Okay, these cards we already have in the game, so I'm not going to go over them. Alright. Level limit area B, change all level 4 or higher to defense. Oh no, this was better when like stun was meta in the TCG. Like in 2004. Cryomancer, the ice barrier. Yeah, you control another level 4, it can attack. Toadmaster. I think we already have these cards in the game. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Toadmaster, a hermit frog that has been in existence for thousands of years that attacks with tap. Okay. Miracle Locust, target one face-up monster with it controls. Your opponent draws one card, and that monster gains 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. Okay. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. If it attacks or is attacked, your opponent takes no battle damage. Okay, this card's terrible. Shiny Black Sea, during either player's turn when exactly one Sigma monster is special summon to your opponent's side and you banish this, target that monster and destroy it. If there was like an existence of high mill rate decks and synchros were meta, then this card might actually do something, but other than that, yeah. And it's interesting that it says it's special summon, so you would instantly counter Resardix with this. It doesn't say synchro summon, so that would be funny. Not the worst card. Could see some side deck usage maybe down the road. Something you can do in it. Mischief of the Yokai. Each face-up monster on the field loses 2 levels until the end phase. You can remove this card from play. Select one face-up monster, reduce it by 1 until the end phase. This card cannot be activated until it sets a grade. Interesting. Not really good, but interesting. Kind of like a worse version of... Oh, what was that trap that was used during Rose format? I forget, but basically hurt synchro summoning. I forget what it was. Infected Nail. Once per turn, target one level 4 or lower monster control. It can attack directly this turn, send it to graveyard at the end of the battle. Okay. Shoebone. Special. Okay. Flip summon. Special reach. Shoebone. Sure. Oh no! Not the Burning Abyss side deck. Oh no! Flying Sea. When you put it normal or special summons a monster except during the damage check, special summon this card to your opponent's field defense, and they cannot exceed. Yeah, this card basically ruins Burning Abyss. So, this card is very toxic in an exceed based meta, but this card can be this card can absolutely become a thing. If Exceeds ever, if like any Exceed deck ever comes out that's top tier, this card will be a card. So like, this is a card you probably want 3 of anyway, just because it can be useful in the side deck if you ever played a side deck based tournament. But this card is the anti-BA card, because when you summon this, BA pretty much lose. They get the Flying C. All the BAs die and they cannot exceed summon, so it's pretty much they lose the game. This card could be, it wouldn't be meta. I know people were to say, oh yeah, this is great for PK. The thing with PK with this is that if you play this against PK and you summon the Flying C, then they'll just link it off into a Phoenix and then make their plays. So it's not necessarily great against PK, but against some other decks it might be. So good to pick it up anyway. Scrounging Goblin. This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent. They can hand you 1 card in their hand to negate this. Otherwise, you have 1 card. What the heck? What the heck? Oh no. Okay. Pandora's Jewelry Box. While you have no cards in the extra deck, you can target 1 card in your opponent's Pendulum card. It's zone destroy it if you do place this card in Pendulum zone. This is cute. It's not good, but it's cute. While you have no cards in the extra deck, draw 2 cards instead of 1. Oh no! I take this back. Oh no! This is gonna be some like... Oh no! Wait a minute, will Toons use this? With no extra deck. What the heck? Wait a minute. Will Paleo start to play this? No, because they're gonna run an extra deck. Okay, no, they'll have an extra deck. No, not a card. No, don't bring back the Cowan stupid thing where they had like the skill that would draw them 2 cards every draw phase. No. This card's toxic. This is gonna promote some like degenerate stun decks on the ladder. No. Why? Why? No. No. Oh yeah. Column switch. Target 1 monster in your main monster zone. Move that to another one of your main monster zones. Okay. Parallel Port Armor. Target 1 link monster you control. Equip with this card. Your opponent cannot target the equipped monster with card effects. Also cannot be destroyed by battle. You banish this card and 2 link monsters from the graveyard and target 1 link. Make a second attack during each battle. This card's not terrible, but it's not great either. Yeah. Clock Lizard. 2 Cyberse monsters. Ooh. You contribute this card and return 1 fusion monster from your graveyard to your extra decks. Then fusion summon that fusion monster by banishing fusion material monsters from the graveyard. Okay. This card's banished from the graveyard to make special summon monsters you control. This is 400 for each Cyberse in your graveyard to the end phase. This card's not bad. This card's pretty good. Like it's, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna really have, you know, be alive if your clock dragon gets destroyed, but this card's hella nice if you are. This could OTK right off the bat. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Interesting. World Legacy Collapse. You can banish 1 World Legacy monster from your hand or graveyard or face up on the field, then target 1 link monster on the field that gains attack equal to the original attack of the banished monster. If a link is destroyed by battle or card effect, once target graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon 1 Cyberse link monster from your graveyard. Not great. Not great. World Legacy Cliffhanger. When an attack is involving 2 link monsters. So all monsters on the field and graveyards to the deck. Into this, nobody can link summon. Well, nobody's gonna link summon anyway because it's gonna be the battle phase. And then we don't have a main phase too, so nobody ain't link summoning after that. Oh. World Legacy Bestowal. Send 1 link monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. That's non-targeting. Banish 7 World Legacy cards in a side purse. Pick your hand. Whoa, okay. Not good at all, but funny. Not good. Tatsui Dragon, 2 monsters, special summon from the extra deck. Okay. Those are basically 2 links. This card gains effects based on the type it's used for link summon. Okay. Fusion. It can activate monster effects during the battle phase. Synchro, your opponent can activate spell traps during the main phase. Okay. So this could become a floodgate. So if you use a Synchro, then this thing could absolutely floodgate your opponent. I wonder if Magikey would use this. I doubt it, but... See, your opponent can activate the effects of cards in the graveyard during your main phase or battle phase. Oh, so this becomes a permanent Abyss Dweller. That's interesting. This card's actually pretty interesting. Because if used in the right scenario, in the right deck, this card might not be bad. This card could be, like, funny thing is, BA could technically use this. I really would, but they could. You could, like, use a BA plus double Dante and make this, and then lock your opponent out of the graveyard. And then add 2 BAs back. This card's not bad. Like, you can make, like, double Dante and BA, special summon the 3rd BA, and then activate make Tatsui Dragon. Oh, actually, no. This has to use only monsters out of the extra deck. So you'd have to use, like, 3 Dantes, yeah. I don't know. Unless you link off the BA. I guess you could into, like, a link, but there's no generic, like, one outside link reroll. Yeah, one more. Never mind. This card's, maybe in the right deck, this card gets you play. Live Twin Channel. When an opponent's monster declares an attack trigger, 1 key skill or island monster to get the attack. During game phase, you can target 1 key skill or island from the deck. Control no monster deck your hand. Not good. Nobody's playing this. This card is not great. Alright. Anyway. Live Twin, Evil Twin, GG Easy. Oh, this card is hilarious. Good game, easy. Should be 1 Kisakyo, 1 Lila, and activate one of the following effects. Target 1 Kisakyo or Lila, gains the attack equal to the original attack of the tribute monster. Okay. Until the end of the turn. Sure. The card inactivated would destroy cards in the field and negate the effect. Yeah, this card's not good. Not running this. This card's not great. S-Force Dog Tag. During your main phase, your opponent can activate monsters in the same column as S-Force monsters. If your opponent with normal summons or special summons a monster with control of S-Force, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, thank God this isn't during your opponent's main phase. I'm like, oh gosh, they're not getting the secrets. This card's fine. It's during your main phase. If this was during both players' main phases, no, this would be fine. But, yep. Magikey Mech Musket Batabuska. Okay. You could special summon the ritual summon this with the blah blah blah. This card is ritual summon you add 1 Magikey monster from back to your hand. Okay, these are all, so they're all darks and lights, right? Yeah, so everything in this deck is a dark and a light. Oh no, they have a water. Okay, I'll have to get to it. You can add 1 Magikey from your deck here, and once per turn, when the attack is declared involving this card, blah blah blah. Involving this card, once monster has the same attribute, you can place any number of cards from your end to the bottom of the deck, and you can do negate the monster to the end of the turn. Draw cards, number of same cards placed. Okay. Interesting. Let me shuffle the hand. Might be useful if you have hand traps as well. Interesting card. But maybe this card is nice as a combo extender as well as having the second effect being niche. But, interesting. There's another one. This is a tuner as well. Oh, they're all tuners. Okay, so they can all make the synchro. Magikey Beast Ansayala Balast. I hope I pronounced that right. 1 Magikey monster and a normal monster. It discards fusion summon. You can add 1 Moptia from your graveyard to your end. Okay, so this instantly gets it back. You can only use this effect of Ansayala Balast once per turn. Once per turn, you target acquisition with the same attributes as normal monster or Magikey. So in your graveyard, change up the defense, and if you do lose 2,000 attack, banish any monster destroyed in battle. Discard. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Not really that great, but interesting. Magikey Monty. Alright, here's the card. So what is this, like a fusion gun or something like that? Fusion one Magikey monster from your action deck using monsters and their field as material. Or ritual summon using hand or attributing monster's hand. Field, blah blah blah. See, it's the level. If you control a normal monster, you can summon one normal monster for your deck as the tribute. Oh, okay. So, oh, okay. So that's essentially, okay, that's really nice. So this allows you to, but that's weird. I guess that more makes sense with this. It makes more sense to summon this, but to summon this, it doesn't make as much sense. Because you need an effect monster anyway. This only takes one normal monster, so like, why are you gonna, I guess maybe to just like, I guess, yeah, you could, if you want to make the synchro on this. So it can help you extend in that way. Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed one card here. Okay. Give me a sec. Oh no, we already have this. Never mind. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Anyway. Magikey Duel. Target one Magikey normal monster or Magikey card to graveyard to your hand and you can apply the effects. Fusion summon one Magikey to defense using the materials. Okay. So you can set this out of the deck with the trap too, with the synchro. Ritual summon by attributing monsters to your hand in the graveyard. Okay. So you might play this. This card might get played. Because if you use the synchro, you set this thing. Then you can potentially end on the synchro and the ritual. So that helps you do that. So you don't need Mopti at that point. Like, this deck would be so good if you don't have a way to make them not light and dark. This deck is interesting. This deck is gonna dominate any deck that's light or dark, though. I'll tell you that. Like, if light or dark becomes the meta, this deck is kind of crazy against that. Magikey Spirit that dropped to 2. Okay. If this card is succeed, summon you detach one card and one level 5 or higher normal monster. Yes! We can search Blue Eyes! Let's go, RDM! Yes! Let's go! Deck your hand. This card is a normal monster. The material gets the effect. If this card battles an opponent's monster, blah blah blah, with the same attribute as a normal monster in your graveyard, you can detach the material from this card. Your opponents must send that monster to the graveyard. Okay. This might be used just simply because it's a water. This deck is going to be as big brain as hell. Oh my lord. This card might be used because it's a water and it stops Endymion. The crazy thing is they already have an inherent way to beat Envoy. Because Envoy's a light. So they can't activate Envoy's effect. Which is crazy. If you have the synchro. No, it is pop Envoy. So if they summon Envoy, it just gets pop. That's kind of insane. So, this might actually do pretty well against BLS. If you have the right tech cards. We'll have to see. Because definitely I want to test this deck out. This deck looks like a lot of fun. You gotta figure out how to play it though. I think this is the only last card that we don't have. No, we have a few, 2 more. Submarine Tour Ride. This card's hilarious. I was just looking at this card, it's already hilarious. The first normal monster you control that would be destroyed by battle or card effect is not destroyed. Okay. If you control a normal monster, you can special summon this from the end. You might play this in Magikey just because you get the water in the graveyard. It's hilarious though. Okay. Interesting now. The Great Double Casted Caster. 2 non-effect monsters. Okay. Gains attack equal to the original attack of any ritual, fusion, synchro, exceeds, or link used for the attack. This card can attack directly. This card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one of your non-effect monsters and use a special summon. You can only use... Oh, this is chinky! Oh no, this is gonna sap people. Wait, can you fusion this, or this has to be only a Magikey? Oh, it has to be a Magikey, alright, so they can't fuse into this thing and like sack back. Wait, can the trap do it? Oh no, it has to be a Magikey. Okay. Okay. I was like, can you cheese them with this thing? Oh my lord. Yeah. As far as the box is concerned, right away, the 2 decks that stand out to me are Altergeist and Live Twin. I think those 2 decks are going to be top tier. Altergeist is, I think Live Twin really has a strong chance, because the whole deck is a 1-card combo, as well as Altergeist just having like multi-faker in the deck. It seems really strong. They don't have limit 3s, so that does tamper down the power of the deck a little bit, but they also don't have, what's the trap that doesn't allow you to play the game? They don't have that either. They don't have their skill drain type trap or whatever it is. So like overall, I think those 2 decks are the deck to look at for sure. When it comes to the box, I think Blue Eyes has a chance to be solid. The only thing that sucks is that you don't get to add until the end phase. So if your opponent just kills you before then, before you get to your ritual monster, it's kind of like a little bit iffy in my opinion, but overall, it's still solid. I think the thing that really stands out to me though, like I said before, the deck that really stands out to me are the Live Twins and the Altergeist. I think on top of that, we S-Force get a major boost. I think S-Force is something that has to be looked at. I think S-Force got a really significant boost to the deck, so it should be looked at. Effect Veiler is going to change the way the meta is played. And then on top of that, I think Magikey is definitely something very interesting to me. It could be a surprisingly good deck in the game, honestly. Because I think at least Rogue though, because the synchro is very strong. When you make it turn 1, the field spell is also very strong because it searches your fusion spell and gets you the Magikey monster. I think Unexpected Die is also very strong in the deck because you get to the normal monster and then you get to the tuner, which you might be able to do combos. It's going to be very big range. We're going to have to figure out Magikey because you're going to do combos, but you're definitely going to want to make the synchro turn 1. The only thing is, like, if you get Veilered, it's going to suck. But if you don't get Veilered, you're in there. You're in there. Now, the only question I have, to me, in my mind, is whether Veiler is a mistake in Duel Links, and we're going to have to figure that out over due time. You know, it kind of changes the way Duel Links is currently structured, so we're going to have to see. Personally, for me, I think Veiler should have been a limit 3. I don't think you should have been able to play Veiler with traps. Would have to get limit 3 down the road. Possibly. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's it for me. It's your boy, Sean Matrai, signing out. Oh my gosh, we've gone an hour. Peace!